Hey, what's up guys, Kellen here with Droid Life. We're gonna run through a showdown of sorts of 3 cases that are now available for the new 2013 Nexus 7. So we told you about these a couple of weeks ago when they were available. Most of them were available at the time for pre-order because Google started selling a $30 sleeve in the Google Play Store. And we said, you know, you might want to ignore that, actually go to Amazon. There's all sorts of options out there for much cheaper than $30, some that are only a couple of bucks actually. And so now we've got them all in house. We thought we'd show those off to you and you know, give you just some general thoughts on which we think are the best and which may be actually worth your money. So we've got 3. We've got the RooCase, which you can see comes with its own little stylus there. Probably the cheapest of them all, and we'll get to that in a second on why that is. You've got the Moko Case, comes in a variety of colors. Actually feels like a pretty nice case and it's a new one to me. And then you have the Poetic Slimline, which I'm not gonna lie, probably my favorite tablet case that I've ever owned if you're looking for something really slim. So I actually have the same one on my Nexus 10. Really enjoy this case. So we thought we'd start with it. So the Poetic Slimline comes in black, red, gray, green, blue, purple, all sorts of different colors. And it carries this, you know, faux leather finish that actually feels premium. It doesn't feel fake or cheap. It feels like a really nice product. But again, I would highly doubt this is real leather. It's gotta be faux. So, but it does feel really nice. It has all the ports, cutouts for everything you need. So there's your top speaker cutout, camera cutout. Here's your power and volume rocker cutout along with the noise canceling mic cutout. You have your rear bottom speaker cutout, your micro USB cutout as well. So if you open this up, it does have sleep wake. So it does definitely do sleep wake, and it's kind of crazy loud and clampy. There's a magnet up and down the edges, which you can see here. Actually, there's a few of them. So it really will hold shut pretty well and give you some nice protection. If we flip that back open though, it's sort of like a smart cover in that you can fold it up and then use it as a stand for your tablet if you'd like. See that? You can just kind of fold it up, or you can just fold it back as well. And it doesn't seem to get in your way. It actually folds pretty flush back here. And it's also got sort of microfiber on the front, so you can probably clean your display if you'd like, if it gets fingerprints and all that stuff. What I really like about it though is if we look at this angle, you can see it doesn't, when it folds up around the device, it doesn't really overlap. So you actually get this sort of almost smooth. I mean, it's definitely a little hump there, but you get this sort of smooth feel across it. So with a lot of cases that wrap up around the sides of a display, you sort of come up over top and then you get this bump when you're trying to use it. With this case, you don't really get that at all. And then over here on the left side, there really isn't anything other than these sort of corner attachments. So it's a really nice case. It runs about 13 bucks on Amazon. There are free shipping options through some of the sellers, though it doesn't have Prime shipping, which is a little bit unfortunate. But you can see really nice case. Poetic Slimline, probably our favorite tablet case that we've used in a really long time. You know, we like some of those bookcases as well, where they can be a bit bulky. This thing really maintains sort of the slim design of the Nexus 7. So to get it in and out, you can just pop out of the corners. And this is what it looks like on the inside. So you also have that sort of soft felt on the inside as well. And yeah, to stick it in there, it really is just sort of a snap. You kind of fit it in and it pops in and that's it. And you're ready to go. So Poetic Slimline, again, probably one of our favorite tablet cases that we've used over the last couple of years. So let me get this out and let's look at the next one, which is the Moko Case. So the Moko Case is, it also comes in a variety of colors. I believe it does have Prime shipping through Amazon right now, but it's $15. So I guess you're paying a couple bucks extra to get that Prime shipping. So it's similar to the Poetic Slimline. It sort of has that felt interior and then that sort of faux leather exterior. I wouldn't say it feels quite as premium as the Poetic Slimline, but it definitely looks pretty good. And it comes in, again, a variety of colors: green, red, pink, blue, purple, actually more colors than the Poetic Slimline. And again, it's got all the cutouts, both speakers, micro USB, all of your buttons, and it definitely has the magnet as well, along with sort of a nice little metal looking clasp. So if we go ahead and toss the device in there, it just sort of snaps in. And similar to the Slimline, you don't get a really big lip, although I would say the lip on this one is bigger than that of the Poetic Slimline. So you've got that going on there, and then this side's really flush and there's nothing there. So if we go ahead and close it and open it, you'll see that it does do sleep wake as well. I will say that this one is easier to open than the Poetic Slimline. The magnet just has 2 little magnets here. The Poetic Slimline has like 4 running up and down the whole thing. So On the back, again, it's sort of that faux leather, but it feels all right. It doesn't feel quite as good, but it still feels pretty nice. This is a really nice case, actually. So here are all your cutouts for everything. You can see those all there. So pretty nice case, and again, I'm new to the Moko line, but it does have a pretty premium feel for it for, again, under $20. You can, if you pull this back a little bit, you can see that that's sliding out for the magnet a little bit. That might drive me a little nuts, but that's nothing to, you know, base your purchasing decision on. You can also fold this one out and use it as a stand as well, assuming I can actually tuck that properly, and maybe I can't. And that doesn't necessarily want to stay, so you may have to really loosen this up and get the fold going there for that to stay. Yeah, you can see that keeps popping out. So the Slimline has no problem there. This one you may need to loosen up the leather or fake leather a little bit there. So anyways, that is the Moko case. Pop that out, set that one aside as well. And then this is the RooCase. So probably my least favorite of the three. This one runs, I believe it's $2.98. Yeah, it's $3 for this black one. And when you get it, you can actually tell right away. I mean, it feels, it's faux leather, but it feels almost like foam. Like it doesn't feel really all that nice in hand. It also smells terrible. I know that's gonna sound really weird, but when you get it and pull it out of the package, it just smells like a really weird chemical has been sprayed all over this, and it's been made with who knows what. So it does come fully featured though. You have you know, a case that wraps around your entire device. It comes with a stylus, which has a really soft tip. This is also a pen, but it comes with a stylus that, you know, works okay. You know, it's got some slots in here if you want to store some things. It's got Velcro all over in case you want to adjust it. If you go ahead and slide the device in, so to show you what we're working with here. So you can slide your device in and then slip this back and Velcro it in there. So it's nice and tight in there. And I believe this has sleep wake as well. And sure enough, it does. So you also have cutouts for the camera, but since it's a multi-layered case, the camera is about 1/2 inch deep in there. There's your cutouts for your speakers, you know, your buttons on this side, other speaker and micro USB. So you can fold this open, and if we pull out the stylus, we'll just show you how the stylus works. So, you know, you can flip around between screens, jump into stuff. It's not crazy sensitive, but it is a cheap, essentially free stylus they're giving you. So that is an option if you're interested in a free stylus. One of the things you can do though is you can actually pull this whole thing off of here, and then you can adjust it on this other Velcro piece, and then you can actually set it up in portrait in case, you know, you want different viewing angles, and it should work. I just haven't really set it up properly. There we go. So you can set it up in portrait, or you can, you know, Velcro it back down and go in landscape and set it up that way as well. So it's kind of a flexible case. And again, it runs about $3, but it does not feel that good in hand. And again, it just smells really terrible, which I would base a decision on, a buying decision on, if a case just smelled like a nasty chemical. So that's the RooCase. Again, it's $3. If you really need a cheap case, you could always go with this one. This was the Moko case again, and then this was the Poetic Slimline, which is probably the case I'm gonna go with for my Nexus 7. This is just a really, really nice case. Again, the fold works really well. It has super strong magnets, fits really nicely, has all the right cutouts, comes in a variety of colors, and just feels like a premium case. So anyways, that was just sort of a preview or a quick look at the 3 cases we told you guys about the other day. Hopefully that'll help you make a decision. I would definitely go with one of these 2 over that bad boy. These 2 are definitely much nicer, well-made cases, although they are about $10 more. So anyways, if you've got any questions or have any other recommendations for us to check out, be sure to do that. Droid Life, peace.